You don't have insomnia. You just have untapped creativity. Seriously. Like, I think back to like those times, you know, like when you're like lying in bed, you know, and it's like you can't sleep at night. It's been like 3 hours. You check your phone and it's 3 a.m. and you still haven't fallen asleep. And you're like, why haven't I fallen asleep? Like, that's so weird. Like, why is this happening to me? And you have all these thoughts that are like coming into your head about like what you want to do with your life, what you're passionate about, like, oh, like, do I even like the jobs that I'm in? Am I exactly where I want to be in my life? And listen to those thoughts, because those thoughts are coming in because you are a sensitive person, like right in here. And the real truth is that you're having these thoughts because you want to break out of whatever it is that you're doing in your life. And so there's a reason that they're coming. But don't ever let people tell you that, like, you know, you have insomnia or something like that. Like, no. Like, you don't have insomnia, I promise you. It's just like this unboundless, like, uniqueness of you and like your own creativity. And that's what's really going on. And so I think I want to kind of help out a little bit and give you a little bit of like my backstory a little bit with insomnia. So I just want to say about a couple years ago, like I was studying a major, graphic communications. I hated the major. I really didn't like it. It was like an awful time for me. And I was sleeping, let's say like 2 days out of the week I was sleeping okay. The rest of the 5 days I was sleeping absolutely terrible. Like I'm talking trash. Like awful stuff. And so all this to say is that like I saw other people who were doing like a theater major, who were doing acting, which is my passion, and yeah, it looked like so much fun. And I just said, I just really want to be up there. I have to be doing that. Um, so like I made a video about like transitioning and stuff, and in the video I was discussing like woke up in the middle of the night, right? So this is gonna tie back later into the video, but I woke up in the middle of the night and I said, I hate what I'm doing. I'm not where I want to be in my life. I absolutely hate this direction it's going in. I couldn't sleep. For the life of me, I haven't slept for a long time, but this time I was brave. I got out my phone and I recorded a video of myself talking to the camera, and it was like one of the worst moments of my life. Tears were streaming down my face, and I said, I have to give my passion a try. Like, I have to go out there and like pursue acting and be an entertainer, because I want people to feel the colors and layers and emotions of a life, and you know, all that fun stuff. And so like to this day I actually think that that video is actually one of my favorite pieces of art that I ever did, and yes, I consider it art. So back to the point of this video. Thing one that I want you to do is like when you're having those nights where you're lying in bed and like, you know, you can't really sleep and it's been like a while, I want you to get up. I want you to take a journal. So you can take a journal. I mean, everyone has a different way of writing it down. You can write it down, and or you can voice memo it, or if you're brave, I only did this once, right guys? But like I was at a breaking point. So if you're brave, do a video recording of how you're feeling so you can like even see the expression on your face. But any one of those would be fine, especially if you want to just start with writing or voice recording to start. And then I want you to record those thoughts that you're having, because you know, you never know what those can transcend into. For me, that transcended into like potentially launching me to like go and pursue acting. And now I have an agent and a manager and all that fun stuff. And I feel like I'm getting better at it, you know? And so it's the exact same thing that I want for you and like all of those thoughts. And so, yeah, so that would be step one. That would be the thing that I would do first. The second thing that I would do is that like reframe this idea in your mind. Okay, I just want you to take it and reframe it and say, I don't have insomnia. Like, this is me, this is my soul. I just have this creative soul, and I have all these thoughts in my head and all these ideas. And this is because, like, I'm meant to do something with my life, you know? And I want you to reframe it and just simply just be like, yeah, I was here for a purpose. I was put on this planet for a purpose. I am worthy. I deserve everything that is coming from me. So that's the second thing I want you to do. And then, of course, lastly, the third thing that I think would be helpful is to do meditation. And meditation is so important to me because all those thoughts that come into your head, if you have a way, and there's so many guided meditations, and I know people talk about this a lot, and I'm sorry that I had to bring it up if you don't like meditation, but it is literally one of my best practices to ground myself and to really get and dig into my natural intuition. So this is what I say to you, is to find a guided meditation. You know, I'm going to do a whole nother video probably eventually about how to do an unguided meditation, which I think personally is the most effective one. And kind of like in those thoughts, so you can have those thoughts during the day versus them all coming out at night. Because the issue that you're having is all that creativity is coming out at nighttime, and that's when you need to go to bed, and you're like, yeah, like I want to wake up early in the morning because I have to go to work. Which, by the way, it sucks. It fucking sucks if you don't sleep the whole night and you have to go to work the next day. Like, I understand that. Like, I live through that sometimes. Even I'm not perfect right now. But the point is that I just want you to try doing that stuff and just, like, come back and, like, you can let me know in the comments or however you want to contact me and let me know how it goes. Because I truly believe that it's really not a problem. Like, I really believe that everyone who says that this is something that occurred, that it's really not that type of problem. And instead, it's just the fact that you are a sensitive, wonderful human being, and I want you to bring that into your day, night, wherever it is right now, that you are amazing and that whatever path you're going down, like, you can do it. You can do whatever you set your mind to. And I'm going to keep making videos like this because I 100% believe in you, and I also believe in myself to continue to go on. And that we're capable of so much more than we actually think we're capable of. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say for this. But I just really want us to get into a reframe of that, because that's not the case at all. Like, you are a special person, and you have so much to give the world.